I think we have a sense of where each candidate stands, but now it's your opportunity to approach one of the two mics and ask other questions. Some of you asked questions earlier. If you want to ask a question again of the mayoral candidates, then please do. And if there are candidates, aldermen in the room who would like to ask questions of the candidates, you're more than welcome to join us. First question, please. You have 1 minute.
Yes. Pardon me. I came here tonight to see what you have to say, who I want to vote for. Excuse my voice. And one of my major questions is the woodlot. We've heard from 3 mayoral candidates here, but we haven't heard from Mr. Bennett. What is your take on it, Mr. Bennett?
90 seconds.
Hey, thank you. That is a good question because it's not simply about saving the woodlot. The woodlot is owned by one family. It's frozen land currently. There is very sensitive land in the area that is frozen and protected right now by the MPCA. They will not allow any change to that area without an extensive study on drainage, on sensitive areas, on species at risk, and they would also need to define the need. Without a change to the Greenbelt legislation, there will be no growth extending west in the town of Grimsby. The town of Grimsby is already on record as requesting to grow west. That's why that road allowance was taken about 40 years ago by the region and serviced by the town. We do have services in the ground that we plan to use for employment opportunities in the West End if the Greenbelt legislation is changed. If it is not, the Greenbelt and the woodlot, or not the woodlot, the NPCA will not allow development in the woodlot, but saying that the road allowance will not be used is not legitimate because council has made a decision already and it would be a reconsideration of the council. So I'm not going to stand here and say I want to get your votes. There is a process to follow before anything can be done in that area. And I believe the process needs to be followed. The EA will protect the sensitive areas, and that's the woodlot.
But do you agree that the Carolinian forest should be saved?
We have Carolinian forests, we have heritage woodlots around the municipality, and they are protected by the NPCA. I sat on the NPCA, that's their mandate. It currently is saved. There are significant trees in that area. There are others that aren't. I'm not an arborist. I'm not the person that's going to decide it. So I think the experts who do the EA analysis are the ones that will determine, yes, you can, or no, you can't. That's not my decision.
But if you did have a vote at any time...
If you want my vote, I was asked the question, yes or no, are you in favor of Livingston Avenue being extended?
Are you?
That was one of the questions that was asked, and I answered, and I'm probably the only one that said yes. Because I speak on behalf of council, and that roadway is already there. It's been there for 40 years. Does it need to be a line to go through the woodlot? I'm not sure it does. But that's what a study will determine. And I'm not going to prejudge it just because it's an election year. That's not how the process works.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question.